This one's called Where Have All the Boot Boys Gone? So let's see
No! Wearing boots and short cuts, we will kick you in the gut. But now look, they've all grown up, they drink tea in a cup. Some get married and settle down, others they leave for a foreign town. Fighting gangs every night, we use sticks in them in the can. Where have all the boot boys gone? I made Jack a potential. Where have all the boot boys gone? It looks like I'm the only one. Come on! Now it's been 5 years or more. I'm a skin, don't know what for. I don't know what I've done. I go see your daddy cause I'm having fun. I get released on 50 quid bail, but I know I'll end up in jail. I don't know just what I've done, but I just know I'm having fun. Where have all the boot boys gone? I made Jack a potential. Where have all the boot boys gone? It looks like I'm the only one. Go on! I don't know just what I've done, but I know I'm having fun. I must stop, I must try, I must move on down. I must stop this MOD. I must stop and try to be me. I don't know just what I've done, but I know I'm having fun. Where have all the boot boys gone? I made Jack a potential. Where have all the boot boys gone? It looks like I'm the only one. Come on! Berry Boys gone! Where's the Berry Boys gone? Where's the Berry Boys gone? Gone, gone, the Berry Boys gone! Gone, gone, the Berry Boys gone! Gone, 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 gone.
I'd do it again. I've run with wild packs and held up my own end. When caution's cold, I've run up ahead. Still something calls me, hell-bent and haunting, uncanny fast, a swiftness that evades the lasting echo of the promises I've made. My restless mind, it loves my restless ways. I've traveled on them rough roads, loose gravel, hard travel. When night calls, you know me. You'll see my face. When cold winds are blowing, you'll hear my name. face it lies, I face it fakes. Seen doubles of myself and whispered them away. Head first and strong, I do what it takes. That's right. Rough roads, loose gravel, hard travel.
going on. The dust has only just begun to fall. Crop circles in the carpet, sinking feeling. Spin me round again and rub my eyes. This can't be happening when busy streets a mess with people would stop to hold their heads heavy. Hide and seek. Trains and sewing machines. All those years, they were here first. Oily marks appear on walls where pleasure moments hung before the takeover, the sweeping insensitivity of this still life. Hide and seek. Trains and sewing machine, catch me around here. Blood and they were here first. What you say? That you only meant well, well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say? That it's just what we need. You decided this. What you say? What did she say? Rinse and notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk news, people are gods. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Rinse and notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk news, people are gods. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care, you don't care a bit. 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 You don't care a bit.
You may not care a bit, but I care a whole fucking lot that you came to watch The 100 Show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome all to the very special first episode of 2026 of The 100 Show. I'm your host, Chris 100, and holy fuck, I got a show for you. Hold on. It's gonna be full of your favorite characters. Me. It's gonna be me. We have so much to talk about on this show. But I want to welcome everybody. You made a very good, wise choice in tuning in one more time. We have a lot to talk about. It's going to be a long one. It's 8 degrees in Illinois, so it's very, very cold. Thank you so much for joining me again. I know it's been a minute. I am happy to be back. We have a lot to cover. So much has happened. I have the biggest story I'm actually about to cover right now. Grab your favorite liar. grab something to drink. I have a coffee today because, like I said, it's cold as frick. Um, yes, it's true. I did buy a $600 Frank Ocean Blonde fake. Now, is it their fault or is it my fault for buying this blonde Frank Ocean 2016 that I have wanted since I was a lad? Is it my fault that I bought it from StockX, or is it StockX's fault? We're gonna get into all that. But we do have so many stories. We're gonna talk about Trump and of course a lot of vinyls. Um, yeah, let's just talk about Frank Ocean Blonde. I bought this record. I've wanted it for so long. Uh, I saw it for a great deal on StockX, which they are going to hell very, very soon. This video isn't really so much about talking about the record so much as talking about StockX. Everybody who work at StockX, you're going to hell and you're going to jail. And I'm gonna see to it. And I'm gonna get into all that. But yes, it is very cold in Illinois. It's 8 degrees. There's this what do you call it? An El Nino. El Nino. This El Nino is making things cold as fuck. It's so cold that people are just freezing in the street. I was walking down the street and I saw people just frozen. They were just frozen in place as they were walking to and fro. So I had to get inside quickly. I hope everybody is indoors for this one because holy fuck, it's cold over here. 8 degrees, 8 degrees. Yes, I wanted Blonde 2016 by Frank Ocean for so long. And since the last episode, I've doubled my record collection. Because I have opened up my store on Discogs.com. I'm going to put the link in the description. I only sell brand new mint or near mint sealed records, okay? If they're not for any reason, it's very clearly stated, right? But I sell very high quality, high sought after vinyl records, not this. Not this. So this is one of my holy grails. It should have been one of my holy fucking grails. I remember I had this thing in my cart in 2016 for $35. But I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. I didn't pull the trigger and I didn't buy it. So I, like a fool, purchased it on StockX for $600, thinking I had a good deal on my hands. Not only did I not, but I bought a flat-out fake. This is a phony fucking record fake. And everybody involved in it's gonna fucking die! You're going to hell. You're going to jail. I'm not joking. My name's Christian. Do you know what that means? My name is Christian. That means that if you cross me or lie to me or steal from me in any way, StockX, whoever you are, you're going to hell. And you're going to pay for it. I'm not going to do a damn thing except talk to PayPal. Because that StockX customer service is no fucking good. I fill out their buyer promise. Somebody gets back to me about it. They told me to fill out the buyer promise. What the fuck do you want me to do? But this is 2016's Blonde by Frank Ocean. Yes, it is sealed. I'm gonna show you exactly why it's no good, why it's no fake, why it's not authentic, why it's just a fake. It's a replica. It's a replication. It's a very expensive paperweight. This thing costed me $600. $600. Okay. So I am not happy about this. It had came in last week. And some verification that StockX has, they were verifying it. I don't know who the fuck verified it. A parrot? A chicken? They're from Detroit, StockX. So that's best case scenario. Who verified this? A pirate with one eye? I can't see how this could get through that verification process. They were verifying it for like 3 or 4 days. It took 3 or 4 days to verify it. It took longer to verify than it did for them to get it shipped to them and to me. So with all that time, you think they would have the resources. You know, StockX is a big company, and I've purchased from them before. I bought the I didn't bring it down, but I bought the Supreme Omnibus portable record player, which is on my Facebook page. It is up for sale. I can't put it on Discogs. They don't allow players. I can only sell vinyl on Discogs. But I have bought from them before, and when it said brand new, authentic, I trusted it, and it came out pretty good the first purchase. It was a whole record player. It's really hard to fake that. But this is no good. And it is partially my fault. Okay? Because when something is too good to be true, it's because it is. It's because it is, you see. So, on StockX, I'm going to show you the StockX page in 1 second. On StockX, there is no specific item photo. It's just, here is the item in general. Here's the condition in general, new. And boy, was I fucking disappointed. I've been waiting for this, to get my hands on this record for 10 years. This isn't the only record I bought in the last month or two since I seen you. I bought so many records. I have more to show you actually here. And these are all real legit that I found. But this is no good. This is no good. Take a look at this fucking barcode. The portion on the right side, it'll be on your right side, is fucking atrocious. It's fat as fuck. Look at the white on the right side of that. I'll show you what the real looks like in a second, but that barcode is no good. That was made in, yes, Bangladesh. The number, look at the last four. Look at the last four of that number, if you can see it well. I'm trying to make you see it. Take heed of that last four. The last four is 4219. Okay, that's the barcode for this replica blonde, and that does not match the original. It's very clear to see. If you just pull up the original, you will get the barcode. They all had the same barcode because there was only one pressing of 2016 blonde. It's very easy to verify. The number is right in the front. You lazy motherfuckers at StockX. Oh, I fucking hate you. I hate you. You're going to hell. And it's not even such an ugly replica. It's not, except for all the fucking plastic on the sides being shredded like it was cut with somebody's plastic knife from their lunch. You know, I don't know if you could tell so well, but the plastic on the edges is very ugly. Why would I want to display something like that? I buy these to display in my own personal collection. Sometimes I crack them open. I've been thinking about cracking open Channel Orange because I do have 2 copies of that. We'll see. But the plastic is quite fucking ugly, especially on the side that I'm holding. And the barcode's wrong. The barcode's sloppily made. And they thought they could really fucking pull one on me. Is that what it is? You thought you could pull one on old Chris 100. No. I am taking this thing to the Supreme Court. I'm going to hold them accountable to the fullest extent of the law. Fuck you, StockX. You took $600 on my money. For what? All you had to do was look at the front of it, and you would know that it's not real. Okay? So now you might be thinking, well, just fill out the fucking buyer promise. Okay, I filled out the buyer promise after I talked to PayPal. I've been with PayPal. I've had that account for like 12 years. So I trust that PayPal will take care of me because StockX won't. I filled out that buyer promise. I got an email from Sebastian. If you're watching this, you fucker, he just emailed me and told me to fill out the form again so I can get in touch with somebody who can help me. Isn't that why I filled out the form in the first place? Again, StockX, who do you have working there? Who do you have working there? Because they're no good. They're just sending me fake shit. You're sending me fake goods. For $600, this album should be sucking my fucking toes. It should be sucking them. Each and every one. So I've been very, very upset this last week because again, I've been waiting for this record. This is my holy grail. This is my Roman Empire. Blonde 2016. I shelled out 600 USD for this. For this? No, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna give me back my money and then you're going to fucking hell. My name is Christian 100. Okay? I have power on my side that you can't possibly fathom. I have somebody in my corner That makes it so I don't have to do a damn thing except sometimes call PayPal customer service, who were very, very nice. And if I don't hear back from StockX in like 4 or 5 days, I get all my money back. But that doesn't mean they're not still trying to get my money. You know, StockX, they want my money for this thing. And they're going to hold on to it. And I don't even know how long after the case goes through that they're going to return back by 600 USD. It was $500. I thought, damn, what a deal. I'll show you the listings. I thought, damn, what a deal. This is my lucky day. I do have good news, though. I have great news. So it ain't all bad. I did get another Holy Grail. I got a bunch of Holy fucking Grails, actually. But that was the one that costed me the most ever. I paid $600 for Blonde Fake. I was willing to pay $600 for Blonde. That is my biggest vinyl, most expensive purchase in my career of doing this kind of thing. I do have a store. All right, I sell on eBay, Facebook, Discogs, but I like the Discogs page the most. Because that's where people really know what they're looking at. And I haven't had issues with that. I never had an issue with buying on eBay or Discogs or Facebook. Just StockX. These guys that have commercials on TV. So word of warning to you, it isn't always what you believe it to be. So let's take a look. I'm going to show you what a real copy looks like, of course, on Google. And then I'll show you the StockX listings. And I'll show you why I am fucking stupid. Because it isn't just StockX's fault. It is also my fault for buying a Blonde record for $500 that I never even laid eyes on, isn't it? Isn't it my fucking fault for thinking I could have something nice? So, my dear people that I love so much, yes, I am actually this week's Goofy of the Week. Yeah, unfortunately, I fucked up. I fucked up big time. I am this week's Goofy of the Week. You know, read it and weep. It happens. You buy something for fake, and then you gotta go to war. And then you gotta go to war with StockX. If the Pope called a crusade against StockX, I would be there the day before. I am calling on Pope Leo in his holiness. Please declare war on these people at StockX located in Detroit, Michigan, United States. They're no good. They're thieves. They sell fakeries, phonies, and forgeries. To me! What did I do? I gave you $600. Okay. Yeah, I'm this week's Goofy of the Week. Chris 100. Thank you. Until further notice. So, I am tempted to keep that on because it is very cold, but I did just get this new haircut. Real quick before I show you the Discogs, you know, the fade is dead. Did you guys know that? I got incoming transmission. I got brand new news that the fade haircut is actually dead. Nobody's gonna be getting fade haircuts for more than the next year or two. All right, I got my hair cut with a knife. There was no scissors involved. Look, it was cut with a knife, and it's my favorite cut. I'm sick of fades. Aren't you sick of getting a fade? You just look like a fucking. The fade is like the Air Force One. It's unk status. Fade. If you have a fade, you're an unk. I don't care if you're 22, 18, 15. If you have a fade or Air Force Ones, you are unk. And I'm not unk. So I stopped getting fade haircut. I got bored of it. Did I look incredible? Yeah, but I look incredible with a lot of different hair. So I don't really need the fade. It just got boring and nobody's gonna have it. So the mod haircut is back in my rotation. Okay. So let's take a look at this. And if I see you with a fade, I'm just gonna make fun of you. Cause you got that from somebody else. Okay, let's take a look at StockX, and I hesitate. Actually, I don't hesitate to show you what the fuck they're up to, because it's all a bunch of BS. If you have an item for $500 plus StockX fees, I expect it to be true. You know. like a horseshoe. Not no fucking. This looks like somebody made it at the gas station. Okay. No good, no good. So I pulled up the StockX page where I originally purchased this album. I'll put you on screen as well. I want you to see this. Bullshito. This is a bunch of this is what the ancient Japanese used to call bullshito. I don't know if you knew that, but this is how it looks on the StockX website. Blonde, Frank Ocean, 2 LP vinyl. Buy now for $500. The last sale, as you could see in this corner, and nowhere does it say this. This is one that was made in Caracas, right? It's the Blonde Frank Ocean 2016 vinyl, and it is to be true, is it not? Let's look at the market data because it was last sale for $500. I wonder who the fuck that was who bought it for $500. What a fucking retard. For real. Okay, it was last purchased. Well, actually, somebody bought it a few days after me. I was the one who bought it on the 12th at 10:11 p.m. for $4.99. I had seen that somebody had bought it in November of 2025 on the 27th at 8:28 p.m. for $1,091 USD. So I bought it on the 12th for $4.99. Somebody bought it on the 15th for $500, and I will pray for you, you silly fool. Because if you got a real one for $500 and I got a fake one for $4.99, I'm gonna be really upset. But something tells me that he also got one that's fucking fake. The price was just too good. I was expecting like a bend in the corner, perhaps something like that. I wasn't expecting just a full-on fucking reproduction from a child that his rib cage is popping out in some foreign land. But this is the StockX page, and even the photo that they use is so grainy and blurry. It's just so ugly. I just saw the price. That's the cheapest I ever seen it. Brand new was $500. Frank Ocean's Blonde, of course, originally retailing for $35. So I thought, oh brother, this is my lucky day. Woo, I made it. But that's how the page is set up on StockX. Please don't buy on StockX. They are thieves. They stole my money, and they're giving me a hard time to give it back. To even fill out the stupid buy your promise, they're giving me a hard time. Let's look at an authentic blonde Frank Ocean. I want to show you. It's very strikingly different, and besides the white copy that I already showed you on the show from 2020, I believe 2023. The resemblance is not good at all. It is very much different. It is so ugly. It is so ugly, this bootleg. You know, I don't ever want to buy a bootleg, but if it's gonna be a bootleg that I keep, it's gotta be cheap and it has to be pretty. It has to be pretty. Authentic blonde Frank Ocean vinyl. Show me the money. Show me. I wonder if. Oh, no, this is the new one. This is the channel orange. Best place to buy the blonde. Maybe it's on Reddit. No. eBay. Okay, let's take a look at this one that's listed for $1,200. This one might be real. I'm interested to see. But yeah, this is how much these things go for, and this is why people fake them. Because they're selling. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy got $1,800 for this, is the thing. You know what I mean? Okay, let's take a look at the barcode. But I'll pull up the barcode number on Discogs so we can verify. But let's just look at it on Discogs, actually. This has everything I need. This is my Discogs seller page. I am Vine Hell on Discogs. I'm going to put the link in the description. But yes, I do sell a lot of records. I still have a lot more to add. You can always look at my collection and request for me to upload it. I'm going to upload almost all of my records on Discogs for purchase. Right now I have A$AP Rocky's Don't Be Dumb Quince Edition. I also have a couple copies of Don't Be Dumb signed coming in, as well as Gunna signed. I do have some futures, Mad Villain, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid. The future is here and everything needs to be destroyed, which I have said for many years. Travis Scott's Days Before Rodeo. That's the only one I have that's very good plus. There's a little bent in the corner. But everything else is mint or near mint. Okay, let's pull up Blonde. Yes, Vine Hell. Blonde. Frank Ocean. This is on a lot of people's short list for what they need to get their hands on before they die. It's a lot of people's favorite album. And it's fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, more images. Okay, so this is what I go by Discogs. I trust Discogs with my life. This is what it should look like. Blonde, Frank Ocean crying, which we love it. We love to see. But you could tell, and I'll pull up my copy too so you could see. But the barcode on the real one that's on screen is skinny. Is first of all, the white box around the barcode, right? That is even. It is symmetrical. There's not one side that's fat as fuck like this one. They're just completely symmetrical even. The white outside the barcode label. Okay? And the last 4 of the UPC on the barcode is it ends in 217. This one ends in 219. 219. Well, actually, on this copy the barcode matches, but the barcode art is all wrong. It's all wrong. There shouldn't be one side with more barcode white than the other. That's not how it looks on the authentic one on Discogs or even the one on eBay I just showed you. The white is not gonna be too much longer on one side than the other. It's gonna be shorter and perfectly even. The barcode. The one on Discogs is of course the authentic copy. And yeah, well the number does match. The whole white part doesn't. It's very sloppily made. And I don't like it one bit. But this is the authentic one. And let's see how much it's selling for on Discogs. You know, it's an enthusiast website. Let's take a look. So it was last sold on January 24th, 2026. Let's see how much it went for. Of course, we try to get these things mint or near mint because that's what we like. It sold mint for, okay, the record, it was in mint condition. It was unopened, sealed. It sold for $5.51, and the sleeve was mint, or it was near mint, excuse me. And it actually sold for, yeah, $5.51 USD. That was on the 24th. On the 23rd, another one sold for $400. Now, there was one that sold on the 8th of January, mint. I call it triple mint. It means that it was unopened. The corners on the copy were crispy, beautiful, never played, never bent, never folded, always kept in air conditioning. Just as good as you can get. That's what mint means if this guy's ad is to be believed. But this guy even put it in the comments. Can't hate on him. It's not mint if it has a couple dings in the corner from shipping. Kept in separate sleeve. Corners have a couple dings from shipping, but nothing bad. Great condition, never played. It ain't mint. But somebody was foolish enough to buy it for $1,000. Yes. Somebody bought Blonde 2016 on the 8th of January for $1,000 just because the guy said it was mint. Somebody else sold it for $500 near mint, unopened. So these things command a hefty price, and that's why they are, in fact, faked and sold at a markup because people will end up paying that much money, like me. I will pay that much money. So, like I said, while the barcode numbers actually do match, all right, the barcode itself doesn't. This one is like a tight, symmetrical barcode. There's not too much white on the edges, whereas this ugly piece of shit has a big fat white section for the barcode, and the right side has more than the left side, and that's just no. That's jail. That's jail or hell, whatever comes first. Jail in this life, hell in the next one. Like I said, I don't believe in revenge. I don't believe in stuff like that, but I do believe in hell, and if you cross me, you will go to hell. Nobody has ever beat me. Nobody will ever beat me. I'm undefeated. Nobody's gonna get one on me. Not for $600. That's not gonna happen. God won't let it. My name's Christian, right? So I do have good news. This is incredible. This is one of my holy grails that I've always wanted ever since 2017. Now you notice that a lot of the albums that I've wanted since high school, I'm able to buy those now. I was able to buy some of them then. Like, I will never forget, I had the Barter 6 in my cart for $25. Now the Barter 6 is going for $600, $700. We win some and we lose some in this vinyl game, and that is Vine Hell on Discogs or Vine Hell on eBay. I do have your favorite album, or I will. What is your favorite album? Let me know in the comments. But I do have good news. I was able to get another Frank Ocean. Oh my god, I still can't believe I got my hands on this one. It is real. It ain't perfect. It ain't perfect, but I wasn't asking for perfect. I was asking for real. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for truly a beautiful album. I can't believe that I got it for the price that I did, and I want to thank Molly on eBay for making this shit happen. Yes, I did get Endless by Frank Ocean. Oh, let's give it up for me. Let's give it up for me. Yes, sir. Very pretty cover, very pretty album. It's in wonderful shape. It's brand new seal, baby. That's how we do it. What do you think I'm gonna do? Buy this open? You think I want your disgusting, greasy hands all over it? Molly knew not to open it, so Molly was awarded with a great cash lump sum. Thank you, Molly. And I love when people work with me on the price. Work with me on the price. But you could tell the corners on this one, it's sealed, it's nice, and the real copies of Endless by Frank Ocean have the holographic on it, which has the UPC a part of it. UPC matches, UPC looks good. The quality, it just feels like a real vinyl cover and an album from Frank Ocean, not like the blonde one. This one is nice. The corners are pretty. Look. The corners are pretty. They're 90 degrees. They're really not bent at all. I wouldn't call it a near mint. No, and I'll show you why. It is brand new, sealed, unopened. And I love it when a seller is honest. It's not about selling me this dream that I have. It's about selling me. Look at that. That's beautiful. Endless by Frank Ocean. I've been waiting to get my hands on this for almost 10 years. All right, 10 years. I was still in high school. There's just a little, look, you can see it right there. There's just a little dent in the corner. There's just a little tiny dent in the corner. And I don't even mind. I don't even mind because I was never going to sell this one. It was just for me. So for the price that I got it, brand new, sealed, authentic, beautiful, with just a tiny little corner. I call it a love dent because they were probably handling it with care because it's a very old album at this point. It's almost 10 years old. But for the spine to be excellent, for the corners to be excellent, to be still sealed and unopened is excellent. And there is just nothing wrong with this copy besides that. All right, I wouldn't call it near mint. Just because of that little dent, I would call it very good plus. But it's unopened, and that's what I want. It will never, ever be opened. This Endless Frank Ocean will never, ever be opened. I got a great deal on it. I love a good little negotiation. You move, I move, and then we meet in the middle, and then we kiss. So thank you, Molly. And I always get scared shipping and buying on the internet and waiting for shipping and seeing how it comes out on the other side. But you can't just look. I mean, that's so fucking cool. Endless was always a great album, always a great cover, such a great story. With this Apple appliance, I can capture live video. So yes, that's Frank Ocean's Blonde. Thank you. Oh no, Frank Ocean's Endless. Excuse me. I'm still thinking about Blonde. I'm just looking at it right now, and it's like looking at, just looking at a big old $600 disappointment. 600 USD. I do have more records to show you. This one is also very, very pretty. And really, I either buy these to display or sell now. I was playing my old ASAP Rocky ones today because my new turntable from Japan came in, the Columbia GP3. Released in 1980, never released in the US. I had to buy a special power converter because the Japanese mains can't support US power or else they'll explode. So I had to wait for the player to come in from Tokyo. I had to wait for the power converter to come in from Tokyo, and I'll show you the player in the next show because I do have a lot of ASAP Rockies coming in. Who that ASAP Rocky? Don't be done. Not bad. Is it my favorite? It isn't, but it definitely ain't bad. There's a lot of good stuff on there. And I'll give you a full review when the copies come in. I got the Quince one and I got the signed one that are going for hundreds and hundreds of dollars on eBay. Coffee break. This next record I'm gonna show you is just one of my favorites, just because of how it looks. I love when something is pretty. I love it when something is beautiful to listen to. And I actually don't mind taking this one out and playing it sometime. This is part of my personal collection. But I did get Jesus is King by, yes, the Kanye West. This is really just about as pretty as it gets. It comes in this clear, like plasticky sleeve. And of course, I always put another sleeve on it. I mean, I'm not a fucking amateur. But yes. Jesus is King by Kanye West. My favorite song on the album is God Is. And it really is just a beautiful record. I mean, I love the packaging. I love how he went with a clear case to showcase this nice translucent blue. I had a coworker tell me about a year ago, he told me that he was gifted this album, and then I looked it up and I thought, wow, that is a pretty album. Jesus is King by Kanye West. Beautiful album, beautiful gospel. Kanye, yes, is a holy man. And I do love Kanye, and I love this album. And just look how pretty it is. Just a nice blue, very simple. The front of it, like the little center, it looks like it's like Bible font. Just very, very plain, simple, and pretty. So we love Jesus is King. We love Kanye West. We love Jesus. Very nice album. Again, I got this for a good deal, and I was lucky to buy a lot of my Kanye's when I did, because I got them like the College Dropout. I got it for very cheap, almost pennies. And especially I got lucky with Donda, because when Kanye started saying all this stuff and getting in trouble, people started selling their Kanye stuff because they thought it was the end of Kanye. No, you just gave me a good deal. That's all that happened, was you gave me a good deal. Now, I'm going to show you a couple more records, but I do want to grab my charger because my laptop's about to die. So let's go to a quick break. Let me grab a charger so we could continue this show. Let's see what I got for you here. I've been listening to a lot of new music, and I do have some more really, really cool records to show you guys. I went really crazy. I have to call Chase Bank and ask him just to chill. Can y'all chill? Let's see. I do have new music. I'm loving this this Wicca Phase Springs Eternal Mossy Oak Shadow album. Wow, what an album it is. He's going for like and this, it's not just Wicca, it's also guys like Cold Heart. They're going to like this acoustic kind of like indie country kind of thing. And I love that. And Wicca really went for this sound that sounds like really classic country, like 50s or 40s country kind of, just a really old school kind of country kind of album, and I just love Wicca. So let's look up Wicca Phase. This album, Wicca Phase Mossy Oak Shadow, came out last year, and I can't get enough of this one. So let's hear some of it. And then I'm gonna go get a charger because I want to be able to continue. So, yes, please enjoy Wicca Phase.
In the romance and the rain, let me ride through the open fields away. Setting sun on better days. Heavy eyes, heavy heart is home today, and toward the lamplight from the lamps on in the yard. There's a feeling that's familiar where the plains are getting dark. It's the calm I call on back when I have strayed, when I fall back to my wild and restless ways. Road is open, loose the reins. Care behind. Open hearts and eyes the same. Where attention turns away. So do I. So do I. From horizons black and endless across the tracks, and I depart. See the moon and see the memory of the small town in your heart. From the force that keeps on calling me by name. Ride on horseback till it turns another day. Hard to find and hard to know. She's the one. She's the one.
Honey mane and honey coat.
Honey steak. Honey gold. In the midnight hour,
Fast and wild and true. The midnight rider, ride back home.
the restless rider, ride back home to you.
Yeah, it's very nice. Thank you, Wicca Phase. Oh, I forgot to grab the charger. Okay, never mind. Back to break.
What if I met you a mile from the mill by Alien's Hollow or Hanover Auto or Broken Art Hill? What about the draft house, baby? What about the bar? What about the canyon or East River Hamlet or back at the barn? Under magic air, meet me anywhere.
Whether cold wind's still blowing or the rust is finally back on the rain of night trains to fair break of dawn. If you wonder how long I'd still say, meet me anywhere.
We chased the autumn round the shoulder past the banks. The plains were open and we heard the ravens cry. There was silence on the drive and the sun we watched it set. There's a darkness in our lives we won't forget. What if we met where the mountain meets the moon and mystery's heavy? Just call when you're ready, I'll head to you soon. As long as magic's there, meet me anywhere.
Yes, yes, that is very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Wicca. Whoo! Okay, I couldn't find the charger, but it's so cold that I'm gonna show you the rest of these albums, and I got a couple really great stories for you, and I know we're gonna call it a day because I'm about to. My testicles are frozen solid. It's like walking around with two big marbles covered in hair that are frozen. Okay, so this next record I was so happy to get my hands on. Oh, I've never heard of this band before. I have never heard their music before, but I played it right at the top of the show. Where have all the boot boys gone? Slaughter and the Dogs. Let's give it up for Slaughter and the Dogs. I found their record in a disc replay. Oh my God, it's cold. It got colder. I found it in a disc replay in Indiana, the land of no land. They call it no man's land, Indiana. So I went over there to see what they got, and boy, did they have the best record selection I have ever seen in a store that I could get my hands on without committing Sudoku. Now, this isn't all I got from there. I got way more, but I have too many albums to go through on one show. So I did pick up Slaughter and the Dogs. Slaughter and the Dogs, Rabbit Dog. I'm a rabid fucking dog, y'all. And this album cover is incredible. This is some good old, I think this is from the 80s, some 1980s British punk. Slaughter and the Dogs. Slaughter and the Dogs. Long live rabid dogs. This is a great album. What a great band. What a great look. You just don't get this stuff anymore. Look at that guy rocking out. It's I'm gonna go home and eat a fucking pea and mash. And drink a pint. But this is the kind of music you listen to when you just want to like break stuff. And I kind of want to break some stuff. But this is a great album. I mean, it just doesn't get cooler than that. Slaughter and the Dogs. I believe this is from the 80s, and it has just wonderful art, great vibes. You just don't get punk like that anymore. It was a different time. It's when skinhead meant something different, I think. And yeah, you just don't get cool stuff like that anymore. People don't name their bands as cool as this anymore. Rabid Dogs is the album by Slaughter and the Dogs. Slaughter and the Dogs, give it up. I got a great deal on that one, and I don't usually buy them new. You know that. I don't usually like to buy things. I mean, I don't like to buy them used. I like to buy them brand new sealed. But you're just not going to find that. It's not even on Apple Music. You're not going to find that sealed. And if you do, let me know. Let me fucking know. Okay, this other one is very, very cool. This one I did manage to get my hands on at the same record shop. It's just Disc Replay. And they have a great selection, Disc Replay. They have so much shit. But they had this one. Again, this is a band I never heard of before, but I saw the album art, and I'd never pay this much. I never pay this much for an album that I've never heard from a band I've never heard. But it was brand new sealed, and it is in mint condition. There is not a scratch. There's not a scuff on it, so I'll just show you this. And a great title, too. Look at that. Let me take it out of the sleeve. I'll take it out of the sleeve for you. Because I really want you to appreciate it. Very cool album art. This is The Future Is Here and Everything Needs to Be Destroyed by the Armed. What a great record. What I played it for you at the top of the show. Nothing is my fault! Nothing is my fault! I say that all the time. Nothing is my fault, and the future is here, and everything needs to be fucking destroyed. Oh my god, it's like they made it for me. It's like they made an album for me. But I love the color red on albums. I love how it has like this kind of My Life is Pablo kind of thing going on with the fault. I like it when things are not. I like it how the text is arranged. The text is arranged very cool. That's a cool photo of, I think maybe the Philippines or something, Thailand. With the songs listed just very plainly and arranged in a way that catches your eye. So when I saw this record, I'm not gonna take it out of the sleeve. When I saw this record, I thought, wow, I don't even know what the fuck this says. So I had to scan the barcode to understand what the actual title was. The future is here and everything needs to be destroyed with this man carrying a bale of hay in some very humid country by the armed. That is fucking cool. You know, punk and metal and rock is gonna see a big comeback in the mainstream. If not this year, then very soon. But with albums like this, it's gonna happen a lot sooner. The future is here and everything needs to be destroyed. Amen. I hate it. I hate the future. I don't hate this band. I quite like this band, and I had purchased it, and it is up for sale. But if I don't sell it, I'm not gonna be that mad about it. Because I would like to keep it just for the album art. I love to buy a new record and then check out the band. Okay, so that was just like 1% of the new stuff that I bought. But we had Blonde, we had Endless, we had Jesus is King, Slow and the Dogs, and the Armed. Future is here and everything needs to be destroyed. Thank you so much. Okay, I do have a couple quick stories for you before we end out the day. Thank you for joining me. It's very cold and my toes are very hard right now. And they're purple like little potatoes. So I need to go back inside. But before I do, I'll show you just a couple more stories. Nothing too crazy. I just thought these were cool. You know, I did run into another fake ASAP Ferg record on eBay, and I thought I had saved it to show you because it was just plainly very fucked up. Because you can, you know, look at, people think because they provide these authenticator tags from PSA, JCA, ABC, stuff like that, LOL, that I'm just gonna believe it and buy it for $200. No, I'm actually gonna look it up. So I think the guy sold it or removed it, but the authenticator he had for this ASAP Ferg Trap Lord, which is going for a nice price now, it linked to a baseball card, or a link to a baseball. I didn't want baseball. I wanted ASAP Ferg. Okay, so until I find that one, let's talk about hats. Let's talk about hats, my people. There's this trend that's been going on for like the last, I don't know, 10 years, where people making their baseball hats like really customized and a lot of extra little doodads and doohickeys and shit like that. And you know, I want people to be able to express themselves how they see fit, but I do want people who do this kind of stuff to get arrested and shot. So let's take a look at, this is kind of what awokened it in me. So I've always had this feeling about hats, especially with the roses on them, just with all the embroidered roses and daisies. You know, in 2015, 2014, there was a trend of galaxy print and also flower print for the boys and the girls, but especially for the boys. And I love flowers. Mexicans love flowers. It's true. But it was everywhere, and it still is, but it just lived on with the hats. You know, nobody wears the flower stuff anymore, but they wear it on the hats. And this kind of stuff is very, very bad. So this is a Facebook post I found, and then I'll show you the online shop where the people buy this shit, because it needs to be destroyed. Donald, if you're seeing this, destroy them! This is like a cartel of terrible, terrible fashion. This post is by Sleeve Reaper. He put magnetic Kabuto attachments on his LA Dodgers hat. Oh! Gotta make it full screen. What the fuck? Who the fuck is wearing this? Who the fuck is making their... Oh my god! Who the fuck is making their baseball hat look like Kabuto? This is a bunch of bullshito! This is what the ancient Japanese samurai would call bullshito. This is it right here. What the fuck? Do y'all think this looks good? This is even worse than the roses. Can't you just wear a normal fucking hat? Over the years, I changed my stance on flat bill hat. I like a good flat bill now. It has its time and its place, like Professor Oak would say. But this is just fucking atrocious. Oh god, if people buy this stuff and they wear it out in public looking like a bunch of bullshito, it looks fucking ugly. It looks terrible. You look like an asshole. And I want you to go to jail or burn. Whatever comes first. Don't wear... Oh, I'm not gonna tell you don't wear it. Wear whatever you want. But know that there is a price to wearing bullshito like this. Ugh! It just fills me with hate. It affects my hate nerve. It activates it. Magnetic Kabuto attachments by Sleeve Reaper, set up in under 5 minutes for $65. God damn, let's look at the fucking comments. The guy at the hat store, and I'm the only one he's ever seen pull this off. Really, Rhett? Did he really pull it off, you fucking bastard? I don't think so. Why? Was he an ancient Japanese samurai? Michael Bryan, that be my gaming hat. Wouldn't go outside wearing it, and you'd be correct. You'd be correct. Shelby Taylor, make one that's Ferengi, and I will absolutely buy. I like it when people say, do this, and I'll buy it. No, you're not going to buy it. You're just not going to buy it. I know you. Make it look like Goofy, and I'll buy it, you fucking Goofy. Bro, kids would have gotten bullied so hard for this when I was in school. Yeah, I do agree with that. I think they could probably get away with it now. I don't know what's worse. Hits the battlefield like for Clan and Honor, son. Fighting the Ninja Turtles at noon. At first, what the fuck is this? A 3D printed hat? And then I went, ooh. No. You had the right. You got to go with your first reaction to this kind of stuff. You're supposed to go with your gut. So this guy's selling them for $65. Just a bunch of bullshito that you stick on your hat. Great. It's magnetic. Wow. If you can't wear your hat while going through an MRI, then do you really want to wear that hat? This is a bunch of bullshit. It's so ugly. It's just so stupid. Can't you just wear a fucking hat? And it's always an LA Dodgers hat. I like the Dodgers. I have a hat. I bought it before they won the World Series. Right? I do like the Dodgers. I like the Yankees. Oh, but what the fuck? And this, just get it away from me! Get it away! Ooh, brother, ooh! Stop that, brother! Ugh, that's not halal. And this takes me to Culture Kings. Culture Kings, probably the biggest perpetrators of this, of whatever you call it, just making hats fucking ugly. They make hats ugly, and we're gonna go to the sales section because I know they're gonna be in here. And it's the very first one. Look at that, the very first hat. I know that I was correct, and it ain't just Culture Kings. But whenever I see an ad for an atrocious hat, it's usually Culture Kings. I do have a Detroit Tigers hat, but it ain't like this. What the fuck is that? You have an old car, for Detroit's old auto industry, now replaced by fentanyl. And you have these two pistons for a car, because we're the car city. We make cars. We make cars in Detroit. So we put it on our hat. Oh, fuck off. I do like the back of it, but like big old patches. It's from 1935. Get over it. All right, it's been almost 100 years. Just get over it. Oh, and this ugly fucking street sign, Detroit. The quality looks good, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the design of it. Can't you just wear a normal fucking hat? Does it have to be this big, ugly, patchwork, embroidered grandma thing? If I was young and wearing embroidered gear, people would make fun of me, I bet, and say, who made that, your grandma? No, it was Culture Kings. It was Culture Kings. My grandma didn't make it. It's cool. No, this isn't cool. This is just like the hats with the roses on them. Just fucking atrocious. Just wear a normal hat. Just wear a normal hat. You don't need a Detroit street sign or this big old patch. It's not even a cute little patch. It's a big old patch. 1935. Oh, God, they just keep doing this kind of stuff. I mean, and then here it is. I don't even have to look for this stuff. It's just right here. Detroit Tigers, a bouquet of roses, 4-time world champions, complete with these ugly fucking patches. Jesus Christ. What do the roses got to do with anything? What are we all, florists now? Is that what this is? I could see getting somebody's name embroidered on a hat. Sure, that's like a nice little custom thing. But what the fuck is that? Roses. There's, again, a big ugly patch. A heart. The number 1, like from $1. A ginormous patch on the back with a baseball. Like a World Series kind of thing. more text in the front, World Series champions 4 times. When people think about Detroit Tigers, they don't think about the 4-time world champions. All right? They don't think about anything that's on this hat. We just like the black and white, like the White Sox, and the old school, old English, D script. We don't care about these fucking roses. We don't care about, there's more patches on this hat than there is hat. There's a bee. Why is there a bee on my roses on my Detroit Tigers hat? Who's buying this shit? How does this stuff keep selling? It's fucking ugly. I need these people in jail. I need Culture Kings in jail. I need StockX in jail. Just look at how many patches are on this thing. You're just making it so ugly. You took something very nice and simple, right? You even had the correct bill, which is the curved bill. And you ruined it with all these ugly patches. How the fuck do you manage to ruin a hat? It's a hat with a logo from 1930s. And look, they can't help themselves. Here's this one, and this pisses me off. It pisses me the fuck off. I've noticed this ever since I was in high school, and I'm just now saying something. I'm breaking my silence so that you people can see what I'm talking about, because it's this kind of stuff that rots society. Embroidering my hat. There's people in other countries that are starving and dying, and you're embroidering your hat with a heart. Or again, a bouquet of roses. Okay? This one actually doesn't look too bad. I kind of like the camo thing, but I already seen the embroidery. Again, huge ugly patch. Big old ugly patch. Talking about a forlorn time. And there's nothing I hate more than forlorn time. It's old. Now this is a nice color. I do like Detroit Lions, right? I liked it when they had Matthew Stafford. I don't like it when he beats me, but that's our fucking fault. Caleb Williams, fuck you. And fuck you. I don't care if you paint your nails. I don't care if you kiss boys, kiss girls. I want you to throw that ball, not run around. Okay, this is the Detroit Lions hat. Again, filled with ugly patches from Culture Kings. Ugly patches, over embroidered with the same embroidery from the other hat, so it's not even fully original, right? They copy and paste this stuff. Somewhere this factory that's making rose bouquet embroidery has been making a killing for the last 10 years. A very pretty color, very nice hat. I think it's a 50, new era. But again, it's just so much extra. You didn't need it. A flower bouquet with a bee? What the fuck does that got to do with Detroit Lions? There's not one flower in Detroit. There hasn't been a bee in Detroit since the 1920s. Right? Again, more embroidery, just copy and pasted. Big ugly patch. Just a big ugly patch. That's what this hat is. Just a big ugly patch. Let's scroll down to the latest drop. See what else they got. Because I bet we don't have to look too hard. See, that's a nice hat. Again, and this one's just a copy and paste. Again, just a rose bouquet with a bee. Giant ugly patches on an otherwise perfect hat. There's few logos like the Yankees that can get away with just being what they are. You know that NY Yankees symbol? You can only do that if you're New York Yankees, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. You can only do that when you're at the level that these guys are at, of just, what do you call it? Just universally loved, right? We all love the Yankees. But look at these big ugly patches. Just, you don't need those. It's a Yankees hat. You can even take off the brim from a Yankees hat and it would look nice. But not if you're sticking all these fucking embroideries like your grandma made it. My grandma could have done a better job. Again, here's an LA hat. I think that Bullshido Samurai one is worse than these because, again, it's $65. It's almost more than twice the hat. The hat's $39. But again, you have more ugly patches, okay? At least this one has to do with New York. A fucking subway cart? Is that what the subway is? Looks like? A subway cart? The Statue of Libertas? New York. I like the New York text. See, just nice and simple. You got a big old patch. That don't even look like a World Series patch. That looks like Hebrew National. That looks like Hebrew National.
It's just too smoky in these streets. You're
That don't even look like the World Series patch. That looks like ketchup and mustard Hebrew National, which I love. New York, the Empire State. Just so much extra bullshito that these hats do not need, and I can go on and on and on. I mean, let's just scroll down. But I did have one more story that I wanted to cover just very shortly. But yes, this there's an epidemic with hats and a bunch of useless bullshit on them. I got one more story for you. This is a feel-good story. And I love stuff like this. I have a lot more stories. This doc that I have is full of links and full of stories that I've been meaning to show you. Vitaly's is free. Vitaly's HD, the pranker who went to jail in the Philippines, he's free. And he's speaking out. So it's been very interesting to keep up with that. He's one of the original pranksters. But one of my favorites comedians of all time, one of the very few good ones, has Mr. Bean. Do you guys remember Mr. Bean? He don't say much. But he says more than everybody put together. Mr. Bean has said more in his career by not saying anything than anybody else in history. Okay? So I love Mr. Bean. He is one of the very best. And I am so happy for him. And I'm very happy for Mia Khalifa and Rowan Atkinson, aka Mr. Bean.
It's just too smoky in these streets.
You're looking sweet. I've seen so many pictures of sweet old Bean hanging out with Mia Khalifa. They're reportedly dating since the summer. I see them on boats. I see them in town. I see them eating. I see them gallivanting. I see them living a beautiful life. So I just wanted to say congrats to Mr. Bean. If there was anybody that I want with Mia Khalifa, it would be Mr. Bean. They're both legends of the screen. Oh, hashtag bars. Do you know what I mean? So, congratulations. I love love. And I'm rooting for them, and I'm cheering for them. I'm happy to see Mr. Bean happy. Mr. Bean, in my life, and millions of other people, especially non-English speaking people, you have to remember that Mr. Bean, the original show, was able to be watched by anybody in the whole world, and you were able to understand. Right? He didn't even say a fucking word. He went, Teddy. He didn't have to say a fucking word, and you understood what it meant. That's how powerful, right, good acting is. You don't even have to say a word. Animals communicate without words. That's how the whole thing keeps going. And that's why Mr. Bean made me so happy, right? Because I could just watch Mr. Bean, and everything, every skit, every joke. Again, no spoken lines, no nothing he said. It's just what he did was funny as fuck. I love Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean's holiday. I love Mr. Bean's Christmas. I love it when that bitch showed him a ring in the window of a jewelry shop, his girlfriend. He's got to be the best comedian of all time, Mr. Bean. I'm declaring it right now. Mr. Bean is the greatest comedian of our time. Because how many people just yap and yap and yap, right? They just yap and yap and yap, and you're not half as funny as Mr. Bean, who don't say shit. He don't gotta say it, because you get it, right? You could be from China and watch Mr. Bean. You could be from Africa. You could be from United States, Mexico, Italy. And Mexico was a big audience for him, because there was a ton of replays of Mr. Bean on the Mexican channels. I love Mr. Bean. It's timeless. You can always get it. You can always understand it. His girlfriend in the Christmas episode took him. They walked past the shop. She showed him a ring that was very expensive. She was like, ah. And he was like, oh. And then he goes, and he gives her a little fucking screw with a hook on it, and he makes her a nice, beautiful ring. I liked when Mr. Bean shaved with a foil shaver. That was probably the first time I had ever seen somebody use a foil shaver. Uh, but yes, congratulations to Mr. Bean and Mia Khalifa. I cannot think of a better couple than these two legends. These guys are legends. I love them. I love them, and I wish them happiness. And they look a lot happy. Look at his face, dude. He's always a character, dude. He's with the baddest bitch. Oh, I love it, Mr. Bean. He didn't even say anything to her. Oh, Mr. Bean, I love you. Congratulations. I look forward to more news from these two. Because I am a big fan of them. I am a big old fan. Okay, everybody. You know, I started off this year with a resolution to drink less soda, or actually to drink double soda, double junk food. But I'm actually gonna stop doing that. I'm not gonna do it. I drink soda very sparingly now, and I try not to eat junk food. Because I want to be healthy and live a long time so I can do the show. So I did fail my resolution. I'm sorry. But I think that it'll end up being for the best. Okay, that was our show. Please stay warm. And to the person that won the Wolf 10-year anniversary vinyl giveaway, I commented on your comment, albeit a little bit late, because I need your information to actually send you this record. So please, 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 if you're watching, the guy who won on the last episode, the 10th year anniversary Wolf giveaway, I need you to answer me so I can give you your prize, okay? I would love to send you your prize. I'm sorry it went out so late. I had a lot going on. It was the holidays. But I want to send it to you, and I don't want to put it back up for giveaway, and I don't want to sell it. I want to give it to you. So please, please respond to my comment and email me or message me however you can so I can get you this copy of the album. Okay, everybody, that was today's show. I'm Chris100. Thank you so much for watching. There is no show like this, and there is no audience like this, okay? It's the best show that you're ever gonna see. I am your host, Chris100. I'm out. Thank you.